everybody, it's Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show.
I'm hopping out of the bed, rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus, but some traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late and ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22, without a whip I can swoop. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with no escape. Zoning out, cause working out, I work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin's rich, cause the husband's hustling. I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off of work, ready to go home and write. Brian got a buck to catch the bus, chilling at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever and it's soaking my socks. Kick my kicks off and took off my jacket, rolled my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blasting. Started laughing while I'm splashing in puddles like the struggle. We dancing in the rain.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show.
Back here on MLB Tonight, Dan O'Dowd.
You can live at the mall. I can see the evil. I can tell it. I know it's illegal. I don't think about it. I deposit every little.
One down. Here's Nolan Gorman. Grounder might be 2. He flips it to second in time. And that's 2. Back now at Progressive Field. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jay Johnson. Base knock right field. Evan Carter, the next Twin up to hit.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Swing and a base hit. The throw in. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Hit on the ground might be two. There's one. Return throw to first, double play. And the run scores from third. One out, base is empty. Hit hard, base hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody.
Throw to first.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
2-1.
Throw to second. Out.
Wow, what an incredible throw right there. And he might not have had time to get to his feet and catch that runner. That's an incredible display of arm strength.
Roll to short, could be two. Good feed, that's one. And their second double play of the day will end the fourth. Back here in Cleveland, now it's the shortstop, Jay Johnson. Into center and a base hit. Around first, digging for two. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And out.
Runner on the goal. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second. For the top of the eighth, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jay Johnson. Kraus back to work. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. And he's got a double, his fourth hit.
He was all over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise.
Pickoff throw. Johnson back on a dive. No outs. Runner on second. Now back to second, and he's back in that time as well. Right side, Manzardo. And he takes it himself for the out.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Emmanuel Rodriguez getting ready to hit. Left field. Makes the catch. Runner tags for home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they lead by 4. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Swing and a chopper out to short. Sends it to first. That's the third out. Base is empty with 2 away. Now here is Jay Johnson. This one smoked, could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Lifted in the air out to left. Nabs it, and that is that. Johnson really stood out in this win. Picked up 5 hits at the plate. Jay Johnson currently on a 10. 1 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jay Johnson. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Got all of that one.
Power versus power right there. Like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working, powers that fastball out of here.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Round second, digging for third. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. That one is absolutely belted. And that's the 3rd out. That one ripped right center field. And gone!
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And that ball is gone. A big home run for him, certainly. Number 300 for his career. Someone get him that baseball.
Well, you have to appreciate what he's been able to do in his career. He's truly established himself as one of the great power hitters in the game today. And this is a milestone.
Hit on the ground to short. Johnson. Over to first, and that'll do it. And the Twins have won 10 in a row. Johnson moved into impressive company in this game. Jay Johnson. So 2 down. Jay Johnson, the next Twin up to hit. Caught everyone's attention yesterday afternoon with 3 homers. Swings here and blasts one left field. And that one is going to go.
There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
A dive, nice stop. From his knees, the throw, and they get the out.
Great reaction there to get to the baseball, secure it, and then no time to get up and throw. Throws from one knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That's long gone.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got...
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw comes in too late, and they don't get an out on the play. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind.
In the dirt, he's going for second. Throw to second, out there. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Johnson, the next to hit. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. And he's gone yard again. His 6th of the series, and they tack on 3. It's 7-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just...
Johnson flips it. That's one. But safe at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady.
Jay Johnson with it. One down. Jay Johnson getting ready to hit. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Clark makes the catch. And there are two down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. One out, base is empty. That's hard hit on the line. And foul ball. Johnson working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. Laser could be trouble. Around first, heading for two. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
That's to third. In time to Vaughn. And there's two down. So runner at second, two down. Burke digs in now. In the dirt, but kept close. Runner at second, two down. Here in the last half of the third. Swing and a ground ball. Holiday fires over to first. And the inning is over. And next up for the Tigers, Jackson Holiday. Grounder might be two. Johnson tossed to second, over to first, safe. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. That one hammered center field, going back and brings it in at the wall.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. Onto the patio and gone. See you later.
He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Liner, and this could be trouble. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Johnson with his 40th homer of the season in this game.
And still
Jay Johnson with it. So two down. Here's a big power threat. Jay Johnson homered last night, added another hit as well. That one ripped. That's back there. Get out of town. And that gives them a lead. It's 2-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park.
New inning getting started. And now the DH, George Valera. Out to short, Johnson. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. his second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-1.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last.
And a weak ground ball to the left side. Johnson. Not in time to get him, and the tapper turns into an infield single. Johnson launched a homer in his most recent game. Out towards right center. That's well struck. It has the distance. Gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. It's 8-2. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one. And
off balance feet. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Into the second deck it goes. His fourth home run of the game. And they add a run. It's 9-3. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been...
Jay Johnson with an off. And we're back. And now the shortstop, Jay Johnson. Joe back to work. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. It's a bomb.
Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Out to short. Tosses to first, and one away in the top of the third. 2 on, 2 outs. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Clark settles under it. Drops into the glove, and that's the end. Joe back to work. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. He sends it into the second deck. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And we are tied. It's 2-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
And the potential go-ahead run stops at second base.
Everything came together for him. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Green sizes this one up. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. Max Clark up now for the Tigers. Here's a tapper towards short. Johnson on the run, sends it over to first. They get the out, and Otto Lopez will hit next. The Twins down to their final strike. On the ground, right side. On to first, ball game. And the Tigers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.